Hi again, and welcome to another installment of our Square of the Week series. As you know, every week we give you a pattern for another square for our Knit and Crochet Today sampler afghans. Follow along, and before long you'll have an entire knit or crochet afghan, and you're sure to learn a lot of new techniques along the way. Today we're working on a crochet block called Wavy Rib. This block introduces post stitches, which can seem a little tricky, but they're actually very cool and easy once you get the hang of it. So let's take a look. Now this is the block we'll be working on today, and it has these great textured lines that look like ribbing but are actually post stitches, and they create a really nice textural feeling block. And post stitches are a very popular stitch that are used in a lot of different patterns and all kinds of crochet patterns, so there's something that are very handy to understand how to make. So I'll show you how to do them. Here's a little swatch that I've got started in the pattern, and you can see the post stitch ribs taking place. And this pattern just alternates between post stitches and regular double crochets. So at this point in the pattern I'm working a double crochet into the next stitch in the row, and then you work a front post double crochet into every front post double crochet from the previous row. So yarn over like a regular double crochet, and then you insert the hook instead of into the top of the stitch like you normally would. You insert it around the post of the post stitch below, so it's actually going all the way through the fabric from front to back. Yarn over, pull up the loop. Now you want to make sure that you pull the hook all the way up to the top level of the fabric so that you get the right tension. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops again, and that completes one post double crochet. Next we make a regular double crochet in the next stitch, and we're ready to do another front post double crochet. So again, inserting the hook around the post, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Now we make another double crochet in the next stitch. Now you'll notice that when you're working a front post stitch, the V of that stitch is behind it. You don't work into that because you've already technically worked a stitch. You've just worked it into the post instead of the top of the stitch. So if you were to work into that V, you would actually be making an increase, which is not what we need here. So you always skip the V of the post stitch that you've just worked, work into the V or the top of the double crochet that's next. And we'll just continue till we get to the end of the row, and then I'll show you how to work the wrong side. Whoops, I made a mistake. I forgot to do a post stitch there. I'll show you how to work the wrong side of the fabric, which is where we'll be working back post double crochets. And we just finish with a double crochet at the end of the row. Chain 3 to turn, work double crochet into the first stitch of the row, and now for a back post double crochet we need to make a back post double crochet around the post of all the post stitches from the previous row. So we're yarning over, inserting the post around to the back and around that post. So just like you were doing before, but we're going to the back of the work just so we keep up that post effect. And again, make sure you skip the V of the post stitch that you just worked. Work your double crochet into the next double crochet. So that's all there is to it. And as you can see, those post stitches take shape. They'll travel all the way up the length of the block for this beautiful texture. So as you can see, post stitches are really very easy once you understand how to do them, and I hope you'll give this block a try.